Right. So, good afternoon, everyone. Now we are going to start today's lesson. I think there's another student should be coming in a moment, but since we have the recording, we will continue. I think there's another student, new student here, Amindi. Okay, can you hear me well? Okay, I hope you can hear me. And I think she unmuted and muted herself. And also, I hope you can see the screen as well. Right. So anyway, since she is new, I would like to just tell certain things that you should be aware of. I mean, මම හිතන අමුතෙන් මාපු හින්දා පොඩි දේවල් ටිකක් කියන්න තියෙනවා. මම භාෂා දෙකෙන්ම සාමාන්‍ය කරනවා එකක් තමයි. මොකද ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් කරන එක හොඳයි, ගොඩක් හොඳයි. මොකද IT කියන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක අපේ භාෂාවට ගොඩක් ලං වෙච්ච එකක් නෙමෙයි. ඒක වෙන රටකින් ආපු දේවල් තියෙන්නේ. ඒකින්ද අපි පුළුවන් තරමක් ඒක ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින්ම කරන එක හොඳයි. හැබැයි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කරද්දි සමහරවිට තේරෙන්නේ නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන් හින්දා මම භාෂාව කියන්නේ සිංහල වලුත් ඒ තමයි දේවල් ඒ වෙලාවට කියලා දෙන්න. එතකොට ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් ඒ කරපු ඒ වචන වල තේරුම් හැම එකම එකම අපි ටිකෙන් ටික යනකොට තේරුම් ගන්න ලේසි. ඒකද අපි එහෙම කරමු. මොන හරි තේරුම් නැති වුණොත් අහන්න. ඒ වෙලාවෙම අහන්න පුළුවන්. මම හිතන්නේ අන්මියුට් කරලා ලැබුවොත් තමයි හොඳ. මොකද chat එක මට බලන්න හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේ Zoom වල තියෙන chat එක. ඒ chat එක හරහා එව්වට මට ඒක සමහරවිට බලන්න වෙලා නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මම මෙතන ඉඳන් කරන්නේ. දැන් මම මැෂින් එක උඩ يعني එතනට වෙලා කරනවා නම් කම්පියුටර් එක උඩ කරනවා නම් ඒක ඇත්තට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෙවෙයි. හැබැයි මම කරන්නේ so since I'm doing it in front of the camera so I might not have time to look at the chat. So please raise any question then and there so we can finish it off and proceed. So we have been doing certain lessons last time. So now we are going to today discuss from that point onward. So I hope, I mean, we have gone through, I think, Pranidhi, you have gone through the previous lesson and I have to check your book as well. So can Pranidhi show me the book first of all before I proceed? And also there's another student who should be joining, which I should be checking the book as well. So can you show your book so I can proceed to do the lesson? ප්‍රනිදි ඔයාගේ පොත චුට්ටක් බලන්න පුළුවන්ද අපිට? ලියපු එක. හරි. අනිත් පැත්ත so turn to the side. Right. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so the other one still I think she has not joined, so therefore we'll proceed. We will start because we have the recording. Since we have the recording, we can. But now no time to just check why she's not there. So we'll start now. So what I was telling you, I was explaining you last time. What I was explaining last time was why we are studying the number system. So please go through the previous YouTube link, which I have sent you to understand why we are learning the number system today. And also you have to remember certain things that we did last time. Just to brief out one thing, why we learn number systems is mainly to understand how the data is represented inside the computer. The reason for learning number system is to understand how the data is represented inside the computer. That's the reason. So if I tell you in Sinhala, අපි සංඛ්‍යා පද්ධති කියන එක ඉගෙන ගන්න. සංඛ්‍යා පද්ධති ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්න යන්න දැන්. ඒක ඉගෙන ගන්න හේතුව තමයි කොහොමද data එහෙම නැත්නම් දත්ත අපේ කම්පියුටර් එක ඇතුලේ නිරූපණය වෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. නිරූපණය කියන්නේ කොහොමද තියන්නේ. ඒ වගේ අපි අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න නම් අපිට අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා සංඛ්‍යා පද්ධතියෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්න. So we will be needing to study about number systems to learn about the way the data is represented inside the computer. I hope it is clear. So today onward, I will continue with the next step. Okay, write down a topic, different data types. Topic කියන්නේ different data types used in computers. Different data types used in computers. Different data types used in computers. Okay. We'll write number one, text. Text is the first data type that is going to be displayed or represented in the computer or used in the computer. Different used in text. So under text, you can write some examples. So text means letters, right? Letters like this. So we can have capital A, capital B. Then we can have simple A, simple B. Then in addition to that, we can have the question mark, exclamation mark, hat symbols, at symbol. You should have seen this when you are typing from a keyboard or when you are even typing your messages. You should have seen these different symbols. So we call them text. In addition to that, you can see A, B, like this. You can see there are different symbols. In addition to that, you can create text using combined characters. So we call these as characters. It's a new name for you. Characters. So we have characters here. ඒක චුට්ටක් බර වැඩි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක ටිකක් ලියා ගන්න. පස්සේ අපිට ඕන වෙයි. Later we will need it. Can you see the spelling? Characters. CHARACTORS. CHARACTORS. Characters. In addition to that, you can form letters like boy. This is also more examples, right? More examples about text boy. Then dog, right? Tree. So all these are what? Textual data that you have inside the computer. The computer එකේ අපි දකින එක data වර්ගයක් තමයි text කියලා කියන්නේ. Text ගත්තම මෙහෙම individual letters ඒ කියන්නේ තනි තනි අකුරු තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. අකුරු එකතු වෙලා හැදිච්ච මෙහෙම වචන තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ වචන එකතු වෙලා හැදිච්ච වාක්‍ය තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. So we will not go to that extent, but we will stop from here. So this is the first category of or first type of what? The first type of data. Number two. Second one is numbers. Right? Second one is numbers. Examples going to be. So we are going to study about numbers today in detail. Number two is going to be numbers. So numbers can be numbers from 0, 1, 2, like this, and you can say 102, 509. All these are numbers. Then again we have text, numbers, then we have uh, sound. So it's about, let's say, it's all about playing a song like this. When you're so some data that is inside the computer, you can take it out as sound from from the speakers. ඒතකොට computer ඇතුලේ තියෙන මොකක් හරි music file එකක් play කරලා අපිට එළියට ගන්න පුළුවන් මොකද්ද? song එකක් විදියට. So that is called sound data. Clear? Right now, just to okay, DNR is also there. Right, Amindi, can you understand what I have been explaining now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, Deandra, you are a bit late, so it's okay. I think you can just see the board and look at this. I will
Yes,
have a smaller, you can have a smaller briefing here. You can have a look at this. You can see now if you take the different data types used in computers, you can put a topic like this. Put the topic as different data types used in computers, and then you can see there are mainly 5 categories of data. Now I have just written 3 categories. So first category is textual data, second category is numbers, third category is sound. There are 2 more categories. So before we write the other 2, start writing this and completing. Any questions you can ask now?
Thanks.
Right. What about others?
Sir, I'm on the second one.
Okay, okay. Please complete.
Sir, done.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Right. Number 4 and number 5. Number 4 is going to be images. So images are going to be photos. So you know that you can observe photos in this one, right? Then number 5 is going to be video. So films, these things are going to be the other data types. Text, numbers, sound, images, video. Those are the different data types that we have inside the computer. So this data should be now represented inside the computer in some kind of a number system. That's it, right? Using some signals. Signals are going to be interpreted using a certain number system. So that's why we are directing towards it. ඒ දිහාවට තමයි අපි යන්නේ. අපි බලන්න යන්නේ මේ data ටික කොහොමද computer එක ඇතුලේ තියන් ඉන්නේ. තියන් ඉන්න විදිය මම කටුට් එකෙන් පෙන්නනවා. Please complete.
Done, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
So I will show you a smaller now this is the textbooks that is given from the government, and I'm going according to that. I'm just moving with the textbook. You can see in this textbook the different data types: text, sound, or we call it as audio, then video, images. Except numbers, all these 4 categories are there in this particular page of the book. පේනවද මේ හතරම තියෙනවා numbers and what do you understand from this? Whatever it is, even it is text, audio, image, or video, everything is going to be converted into a certain signal that is represented by ones and zeros when it is stored inside the computer. You can see that, right? You pay other than text, audio, may ඕනම එකක්. Computer එකට ඇතුළට යනකොට when it is going inside the computer, that is going to be converted into a series of ones and zeros that is going to be a certain signal that will be used to represent these different data. So for example, A is going to be represented by a series of ones and zeros. B is also going to be represented by a series of ones and zeros. Like that. So every sound, image, everything will be represented by a series of ones and zeros like that. And that is going to be a certain way of representing data inside the computer. So make a වෙන්නේ මේ ඕනම එකක් text, sound, images මේවා ගත්තම මේ තියෙන values ගත්තම මේ characters මේ හැම එකම ගත්තම මේවා represent වෙන්නේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේවා computer එක ඇතුළේ තියන් ඉන්නේ මෙන්න මේවා signal එකක් විදියට ones and zeros. ඒ signal එක හැදෙන්නේ කොහොමද? ඒකෙන් මොකක්ද අදහස් කරන්නේ? What is going to be represented? How it is created? These things are yet to be discussed. ඒවා ටික අපිට පස්සේ discuss කරන්න තියෙනවා. But for you at the moment, what you should understand is every data item like this is going to be stored in this form. May have a data item become may form again storing. Clear? Is that clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Amindi? Okay. Your voice is not that much, Amindi's voice is not that much clear, or maybe she's speaking very uh, quietly, right? So I couldn't hear sometimes. Okay. Then next we'll proceed. So we have now discussed about the five data types. Now we come to discuss about our main topic, that is about number systems. So you will learn certain things that you have not learned before. So therefore, you have to pay your attention to this and try to understand this very carefully. Write the topic as, write the main topic, ප්‍රධාන මාතෘකාව ලියන්න, number systems. Number systems. Number systems. Write the main topic. Right. So I actually once I write something, I go behind the board because so you can see being focused properly by the camera. මම දැන් මොකක් හරි ලියලා මේ පස්සට යන්නේ මම බෝඩ් එකෙන් අයින් වෙනවා පොඩ්ඩක් වෙලා. එතකොට ඔයාලට පේනවා මේකේ තියලා තියෙන දේ හොඳට ફોකස් වෙලා. නැත්තම් මට තමයි මේ කැමරා එකේ ફોකස් එක දෙන්නේ. So it is going to focus on me. So therefore I just remove myself from the vicinity so you can see what the is doing. එතකොට දැන් මේ මම අයින් වෙලා පොඩ්ඩක් යන්නේ ඒකට හේතුව. ඒකයි ලියලා පොඩ්ඩක් පෙන්නනවා මේ බෝඩ් එකේ කියන එක. Right. So write down what is a number system. Write down a subtopic. What is a number system? What is a number system?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir. Done.
done. Right. What is a number system? Then write down the method, the method, the method that is used to, the method that is used to represent numbers a method that is used to represent numbers is a number system. A method that is used to represent numbers is the number system. Method that is used to represent numbers. Numbers represent කරන්න use කරන method එකක් තමයි number system එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. Right? So you know the topic and you know the subtopic as well as. Then So what is the number system that we are using right now? So we are using a number system at the moment. What is that number system actually? What do you call it? අපි දැනට පාවිච්චි කරන number system එකට අපි මොකක්ද කියන්නේ? Okay, write down another put a asterisk and write down. තව ලකුණක් දාන්න. Put an asterisk and write down. Each number system, each number system each number system has a each number system has a fixed number of fixed number of fixed number of symbols. Each number system has a fixed number of symbols. Fixed කියලා කියන්නේ නියත ඒ කියන්නේ වෙනස් නොවන සංකේත ප්‍රමාණයක් තියෙනවා. So හැම number system each number system has a fixed number of symbols. So if you translate it to Sinhala, it says හැම සංඛ්‍යා පද්ධතියකටම නියත වූ සංකේත සමූහයක් තියෙනවා කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. Okay, we'll now try to understand what this means. Because we are using, so what is the number system that we are using? So when you go to buy something from a shop, there are price tags in the different items that you can see. අපි මොනවා හරි ගන්න ගියාම කඩේකින් ඒකේ තියෙනවා ඒ භාණ්ඩවල price එකක් දාලා තියෙනවා. එතන තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද number system එකක් තමයි පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ. එතකොට අපි කාට හරි සල්ලි දෙද්දි ඊට පස්සේ අපි අපේ මේ ගෙදරට එන විදුලි බිල. So if you take the car electricity bill that we are getting, so the units consumed and also the amount that you have to pay, ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ විදුලි ඒක ගන්න ඊට පස්සේ අපි ගෙවන්න ඕන ගන්න ඒ වගේ දේවල්. So like that, and so also things like the amount of things that you purchase, the quantities. It can be sabang ketagato sabang keta pahak. So if you take 5 bars of soap, you can take like counting and doing all these things. You are using a number system. ගණන් හදන්න එකතු කරන්න හැම දෙයකම අපි දැනට පාවිච්චි කරන number system එක. මොකක්ද මේ number system එකට කියන්නේ? We call it decimal. 10 පාදේ කියන decimal number system. That is called the decimal number system. So now we are going to discuss or study about decimal number system for the moment. Right. So you write decimal numbers. So you can write decimal numbers like this. You write 20. This is a number that you normally use. Then 42, 56, 81. Like this. These are the decimal numbers. Maybe one other decimal numbers.
Sir,
Yes.
should you write decimal number systems as a topic or a subtopic?
At the moment, don't write anything until I tell you. Just look at it. Then I will give you some time to write. Okay. So main thing I have to tell you is when I am just drawing something here, I will tell you. If you have write it with me, I will tell you. If not, first observe it. So then it will go to your head. So once you observe it and once you understand it, then start writing. So that's the best method to learn, right? Otherwise, if you start writing as soon as I explain things, you will miss when I'm explaining. So certain things you will miss. You will not concentrate what I'm telling. And it is better always first observe, then write. So then I will tell you whether this is subtopic or anything. Is it okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll go like that. So first just listen to me. Then you can start writing. So all these are what are these are? Decimal numbers. They are made like in a decimal, dashamaya sankhya. So how they are made of? So to write decimal numbers, what are the symbols? These are the symbols, making symbols. 2 is a symbol, 0 is a symbol, 4 is a symbol, 5, 6, 8, 1. All these are symbols. So how many symbols altogether you have in decimal number system? Right? How many symbols do you have altogether in decimal number system? Yes. How many symbols altogether do you have?
8 symbols.
Sorry,
8 symbols.
8. Let's check number of symbols that we have in decimal. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. So you have now check this out. So I think you counted this and you told me it's not that simple. These are the not all the symbols because now here we don't have 7. So here we have all the different symbols that we use to write decimal numbers. මේ decimal numbers ලියන්න පාවිච්චි කරන හැම symbol එකක්ම මෙන්න මෙතන ලියලා තියෙනවා. So altogether how many symbols are there? How many? Yes. How many symbols? In here?
10 symbols.
10 symbols are there. Good. You have 10 symbols. Right. So altogether we have 10 symbols. Now, and the number of different symbols that we have in this number system is called the base of the number. So here 10 is the base. This is actually called the base of the number. In single we call it පාදය. 10 පාදයේ සංඛ්‍යා කියලා අපි කියන්නේ. ඒ බේස් එක කියලා කියන්නේ මේ වගේ symbols කීයක් තියෙනවද? අන්න ඒ ගාන තමයි base එක. Okay, so we can start put a subtopic as decimal number system for the moment and put a subtopic as decimal number system and you can take this down first. Then I will again explain it for your further understanding. Once you finish, let me know.
Sir, done.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Pranidhi?
Done, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. Now write down. Now start writing below this. Write down. What the unique symbols. The unique symbols. Unique. You have to understand different words, right? Now I don't use the same word again and again, so you can learn certain new words as well. The unique symbols, UNIQUE. The unique symbols that is used. The unique symbols that is used to. The unique symbols that are used, right? The unique symbols that are used to. The unique symbols that are used to. Symbols, right? That are used to create numbers. Create numbers.
Sir,
Yes.
could you repeat the sentence?
Right. The unique symbols that are used to. The unique symbols that are used to create numbers. The unique symbols that are used to create numbers will form the number system. Will form the number system. Will form the number system. FORM. Will form the number system. Will form the number system. FORM.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and then write down the number of different symbols, full stop. The number of different symbols, full stop, right? The number of different symbols. The number of different symbols the number of different symbols available, the number of different symbols available in a in a right, in a number system, in a number system is called the base of the number system, is called the base of the number system, BASE, the base of the number system. The base of the number system. Right. Now write down new topic, types of number systems. Types of number systems. There are 4 types of number systems that we have to learn. So write down the topic as types of number systems.
Done, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. Let's look at the first number system. So we'll start from so I will erase this one. So you have the topic in your books. I don't have much space here, so I have to write it a bit in large letter. So I'm erasing it and I'm writing. So you write it under the topic. First one. The first number system that we are going to learn in the order. So first number system in the list is going to be binary number system. Binary number system. You have no idea of what this is now. You have not learned this before. This is something new for you. Binary. Binary means it can have 2 states, zeros and ones. So if you don't understand right now, leave it. I will explain it separately in another lesson. So the binary number system, it has 2 things. One is it has a set of symbols, and also it has a base. So before coming to this, so keep some space like this and write the symbols and base. So you have some space here. So before I come to this one, I will show you about the decimal number system. So we have again some set of symbols and a base. Okay. Now tell me, this is the number system that we are using. What are the symbols of this now? I told you now, just before. What are the symbols? Right? In decimal number system, what are the symbols?
Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right, good. So Pranidhi told the correct answer is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And decimal number system's base is going to be what? 10. Right. How did I take it? Look at the previous note that you wrote just before this particular thing that in the board. The main board එකේ එන එකට කලින් ලියපු note එක බලන්න. ඒකේ තියෙනවා base කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. Symbols කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. Decimal number system කියලා. ඔන්න දැන් so I'm just asking you whatever I taught you before. දැන් මම කලින් ඉගන් දෙලා මම එහුවා. So look at that. Now we are going to discuss about binary number system. The binary number system has base 2, right? And it has only 2 symbols. That is going to be 0 and 1. 0, comma. A bit weird, right? I know that it is a bit out of your scope or context. Then itama මේක තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. තාම අර ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මේක පාර තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ මේක. මේක තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. So you should understand this one. This is what I explained. Okay, but let me know if this part is clear. Decimal number system. Amindi. This one? Right. Deandra?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this one is clear for you. So the decimal number system is the number system that we are using right now. And that we have been using to now. And it is having base 10. So it has 10 symbols. And we can create numbers combining these symbols like this. So how do you combine symbols? So you can take symbols like you can take 1 and also you can take 2. These are example numbers of decimal numbers. 12. You can take 46, 74. All these are examples. In decimal number system, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we don't have 10 here. Right? Do we have 10? We don't have 10. The higher we do it. So we have only from 0 to 9. We don't have number 10. In decimal number system, where it is base 10, we have only values from 0 to 9. Okay? So we don't have values from values like 10. In base 2, now look at the pattern, right? We are going to look at the pattern. So if it is base 10, we have 0 to 9. If it is base 2, we have 0 to what?
0 to 1.
1. We have 0 to 1. Very good. Okay, so we have 0 to 1. So how do you write example numbers? Example numbers. So here we are using these symbols and writing these numbers. So here you have to use these two symbols and write numbers like this. So these are example numbers for what? Binary number system. These are the example numbers for decimal number system. Now I'm going to show you something that you saw before, just to have some understanding about. Okay, can you see that? What do you have in the middle? You have some ones and zeros. That means now your text, your audio, your images, your video, everything is going to be converted to something similar to this when it goes into the computer. So now you should understand the reason that we are going to learn about binary number system, because the data that you have there is represented using these different binary numbers. So that's why we study binary number system. Okay, I hope that you have to keep that in mind, right? Otherwise, you don't know why you do this. The reason for doing is that particular thing is mainly for studying the data representation inside the computers. Okay, now we come back to the lesson again, and okay, so third one, we have something called octal number system. Now I will write symbols and base. Octal mean its base is going to be 8. Base is 8. Symbols. Now, Deandra, you tell me if the base is 8, by observing the previous two, what should be the symbols? You can just try, right?
Symbols 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are you sure? Right. Check the above ones and check if your answer is completely correct. If it is 10, start it from 0, you have 10 symbols, but you stop. If it is 10, you stop by 9. Again, if it is 2, you start by 0 and you have 2 symbols. If it is 2, you stop by 1. What about this? Where you should stop?
I have stopped at 8, but I have to stop at 7.
Yeah, that's good. You have to stop by 7. That's it. And the example numbers are going to be like, so you can just get numbers from this and create, right? 36, 50, 6, 72, like this. All these are octal numbers from the octal number system. Write this down. So we have only one remaining number system. I will erase the first one and write it after you completely copy this one.
Done.
Done. What about
Done.
other two? Okay, done. Ready?
Done, sir.
I will erase the top part now. Last one is hexadecimal. Hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system. So write this as a one word. Hexadecimal. 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 Hexa means 16. So the symbols are going to be, so it's a bit tricky. So you have to, don't write down now, wait until I complete this. මේ උඩම එක ලියාගන්න යන්න එපා දැන් මම කියන්න ලියන වෙලාව. So let's look at the symbols that we. So base is going to be 16. It should be unimaginable by you for the moment. ඒක තේරුම් ගන්න හිතාගන්න අමාරු ඇති. So this binary and hexadecimals are the mostly used number systems when you are interpreting, understanding the data inside the computer. So that is a bit complex. So fortunately at this level we have only binary, not the hexadecimal. So we will only learn about binary and also about decimal in our syllabus. Okay, syllabus එකේ එතකොට මේ decimal සහ binary සහ hexadecimal binary සහ decimal කියන දෙක විතරයි අපිට කතා කරන්නේ. hexadecimal අපි කතා කරන්නේ ඒකට you have to learn it what it is, just to learn what it is, right? Nothing beyond that. Now what do you think the numbers will be? Okay, Amindi, can you tell the numbers that you can think in the hexadecimal number symbols that you have? Numbers from 0 to yes. You can just doesn't matter. Even if it is wrong, it's okay. Okay, we'll start.
0,
Yes, 0,
1, 2,
1,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
and is that all? 16. Look at the other stuff. 10, 0 to 9. 8, 0 to 7. 16, 0 to cut.
0 to 15.
15, one less than that. Good. So that means you have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But there's a problem. We'll look at that problem now. So I will erase this section also. Don't write anything. So you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And base is 16. So if the base is 16, you have different unique 16 symbols. 16 symbols should be there. So the විවිධ ආකාරයේ එකිනෙකට වෙනස් සංකේත 16ක් තියෙනවා මෙතන. So you have 16 symbols here. Now when you look at this, now let's say we want to write a number. So here when you are writing numbers, you can take two numbers and write. So you can take 1, or you can take 3, you can take 6, and then you write 36. 56, you can take 5, and you can take 6, and then write. 72, you can write, take 7, you can take 2, then write. Okay? Like that, you can write the numbers. Over numbers, we have to put them. Then when you're writing numbers, let's take, in addition to that, can we write like this? 7, 1, 0. We can write that. 3 numbers. Or we can write 457. 3 numbers we can write. Hexadecimal. So these are octal numbers. So all are having values, or the symbols are should be, every symbol should be less than 8. That is it. We have a symbol like 8 meaning. මේ සිම්බල්ස් වලින් හැදෙන මොනෝ සංඛ්‍යාවක් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් 8 කියලා. හැබැයි මේවා මොනවද වෙන්න පුළුවන්? ඩෙසිමල් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, but let's say for the moment we just mark them as octal numbers. Now let's look at this. Now carefully observe, what if I write a number 9, I will take number 9, and I will take number 1 and number 0. I will write this number. So just to show you, the numbers that I have used here is number 9, number 1, number 0. Can't you write it like this? Again, you can write, okay, number 9 and this number 10 also. You can write it like that as well. Now that is a problem, right? That is a kind of a problem. You can't identify, you can't understand whether you have 9, 1, 0 here or 9 and 10 here. You don't understand the problem here. Is there a problem? Here are the question. Tell me, Deandra, you see the problem? Did you notice the problem? Yes or no?
For 910, it has to be 90.
Yeah, this is, now if you take this one, someone can say, now it is difficult for us to figure out whether we have 910 or whether we have 9 and 10. 10 means this 10, which is the symbol. Because of this problem of ambiguity, that means because of this problem, we have a different set of symbols introduced in the hexadecimal like this. So we don't have 10 in hexadecimal. Instead, we have a symbol. That symbol is going to be, for 10 we use letter A. For 11 we use letter B. For 12 we use letter C. For 13 we use letter D. For 14 we use letter E. For 15 we use letter F. So instead of writing like this, now we write it as 9A. Right? This is the way to write it. Okay. So we don't write like, if you are taking 10, you don't take 10, you write A instead of that. So this number system is complex. So you will not understand it completely, but you know that there are 16 symbols. To represent the symbols after 9, we can use these. Okay. Take this down. Now, anything that is not clear? Amindi, are you clear with this one?
Yes, sir.
Deandra
Yes, sir.
and Pranidhi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Complete it now. Anything that is not clear, you can ask.
Done, sir.
Everyone has finished this one, or should I wait?
Done, sir.
Done. I hope everyone has finished by now. Pranidhi,
Done, sir.
right? I think she told that she has finished. Is that you who finished?
Done, sir.
Now we have discussed about 4 number systems, and now we are going to discuss the decimal number system. Oh, sorry, the base of a number system. First thing that we have now we have discussed as base 16. So we have to understand how to show this base. Now write down the topic as base of a number system. Base of a number system. Base of a number system. BASE. Base of a number system. Write down under that there's a sentence. Write down as a sentence. You can say that the base indicates the base indicates the number system of a number. The base indicates the number system of a number. Number එක number system එක තමයි base එකෙන් කියන්නේ. Then write down a smaller subtopic. Write down a smaller subtopic as how do we indicate the base? How do we indicate the base? INDICATE. How do we indicate the base? How do we indicate the base? INDICATE. INDICATE. How do we indicate the base? Put a question mark. Number 1. Decimal numbers. We indicate the base by, let's say, 56. To indicate that the base, we use 10 here, like this. So we can understand this is a base of 10. Why do we do that? That we have discussed. Okay, so let's come to this. So you have written this one. So write this one also. So first we will finish this off. Then binary numbers we indicated by. So this is a binary number. We use this method to indicate the binary numbers. Number 3, octal numbers. So we can have 50, 52, 8. That is an octal number. How we represent octal. Number 4, hexadecimal. Nine, 16. So always the base is going to be represented like this. Base එක කියන එක අපි පෙන්නන්නේ මෙන්න මේමයි. ඇයි base එක පෙන්නන්නේ? ඒකයි බලන්න. Why we show the base? Okay, first write this form, then I will show you why we have to show the base of a number. Finished?
That's
Done. ඒ හැම එකම අපි number ඉඳලා චූටියට අගින් දානවා base එක. ඇයි base එක දාන්න කියලා බලමු. ඇයි ඒක දාන්න හේතුව? Up to today we never use the base. The reason is because we have been using always the decimal numbers and implicitly that we know it is a decimal number. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි මෙච්චර දවසක් use කරලා තියෙන්නේ decimal numbers. Decimal numbers use කරනකොට අපි ආපහු ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක ඇරෙන වෙන කිසිම number system එකක ඉගෙනගෙන නැහැ. එතකොට වෙන number systems ගැන ඉගෙනගෙන නැත්නම් අපිට decimal numbers ආය වෙන number systems ගැන හිතන්න දෙයක් නැත්නම් මේ අපි use කරන හැම දෙයක්ම decimal කියලා අපි සලකනවා. එතකොට වෙනම දාන්න ඕනේ. Then අපිට ඊට වඩා complexity, so we have now gone into more complex scenario. Have all of you finished this?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Done.
Pranidhi, you have also done?
Done, sir.
Let's take 3 number systems in the same row. Decimal, binary, and octal. Decimal symbols are going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Binary we have 0 and 1. Octal we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See that? Right, now you can see it very clearly. The camera is always bit blurred sometimes. Now, hopefully you can see that well. Now I am going to write number here. Several numbers. I write 123. Then I write 101. Let's say 101. Then I write again 198. So think that all these are either from these 3. මේ තුනෙන් එකක් මේ තුනටම තමයි මේ තුන අයිති වෙන්නේ කියලා හිතන්න. So we have not indicated hexadecimal. We'll forget about hexadecimal. Now tell me, to which number system this number belongs?
To decimals.
Yes, decimal, right. How did you say that? What is the reason that you decided that it is belongs?
Because it has 9 and 8.
Very good. It has 9 and also 8. So it must be from decimal. Good. What do you think about this? To which number system that belongs? 120. Make I tell you number system. You tell that it is belonging to octal. Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What about this decimal? Here also you have 1, 2, 3. Here also you have 1, 2, 3. Then can you directly tell that it belongs to octal? Okay, now I didn't tell that each of these belongs to each one separately. I told all these are going to belong to any of these. So you have to think ahead. මම කිව්වේ නෑ මේක මේ හැම තුනට බෙදලා යනවා කියලා. මම කිව්වා මේ තුනෙන් මේවා ඕනම එකකට හැදිලා තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතර මේක so if you take this one you told it is from octal but 1 to 3 symbols are also here in decimal. Now you have problem in just understanding whether or just separate just identify whether this is from this or this. Do you have that problem now? I mean, is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, you see a problem there, right? Deidra?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you have a problem in identifying to which number system that this particular thing belongs. What about this?
It belongs to binary.
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 Binary. You directly tell that it is belonging to binary. Can you tell it like that? Then what about this? So here also you have in octal also you have 0 and 1. Here also you have 0 and 1. Here also you have 0 and 1. Can't this be something from decimal or octal? Can be. It can be, right? So when you look at a number, you just cannot tell whether it is from binary, whether it is from octal or whether it is from decimal if you have the same symbols inside it. You can directly tell that it is from decimal because you have 9 and 8 here, which is not in these symbols. So you can completely tell that this is decimal or even it can be hexadecimal, but I did not incorporate hexadecimal into this because it is going to be complex. So මේක hexadecimal මම මෙතෙන්ට අරන් ආවේ නැත්තේ ඒක ටිකක් කම්ප්ලෙක්ස් වෙන හින්දා. ඉතින් මම නිකන් මේ තුන විතරක් හිතුවොත් මේක කොහොමත් මේකේ හැබැයි මේ දෙක ගැන අපිට තාම කියන්න බෑ. This can be from here or from here or from here. This can be from here or here. Is that clear? Tell me, are you clear with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So because of that problem, we use now if you wrote these things looking at the decimal, or if you intend to just denote that this is from decimal, you can put 10 here. So people who are looking at it can understand that it is from what? It is from decimal. If you are intending to write the same thing from octal, then you have to write it and put 8 here. 123 in decimal is not the same value as 123 in octal because they have two different sizes that you can't understand right now. So we have to do some conversions and see how these things are going to be working. So if it is now from binary, you have to indicate it from binary. If you intend to write 101, then you have to put it as 10. If you intend to write it from octal, then you have to put it as octal. Then your problem is solved. So there is no any issue in understanding to which number system this belongs. Okay? Okay, take this down. That is your last thing that we are going to do today. And you can ask anything that is not clear that I did today.
Done, sir.
Yeah. Need to ask if you understood my lesson today. Do you need any kind of more explanation on what I did today? If you need more single explanations, just let me know using a private message so I can do that further. Or if you have any questions on what I did today, you can still ask, right? And if anything is not clear, you can ask now. අද කරපුවා මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් දැන් අහන්න පුළුවන්. Then I'm going to ask first, Amindi, are you okay with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Diendra,
Yes, sir.
Pranidhi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then go through these notes and come next day. And Amindi, you have to go through the previous. I think I sent you the recording that I did last time, so you can go through that. I hopefully you should have gone through that one. දැන්ටමත් ඒක බලලා තියෙනවා මම. මේක දැන් recording එක බලන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. මේක විදියට මේකයි බලන්න. So next day we will try to convert between these numbers. We will try to convert decimal numbers to binary. Like that, we will try to convert between number systems. And also, hopefully, I think you can understand what I'm telling. If you feel that this class is worth, and if you feel that you should introduce this to your friends to make a small group of you, so you can work as a group as well as, then I can continue this very well. So please introduce this class to your friends. So to make class okay. Make them involved in the වාට මේක ඉස්සරහට හොඳට තේරුම් අරන් කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා හිතනවා නම් යාළුවෝ ඉන්නවා නම් මේ ක්ලාස් එකට ඉන්ට්‍රොඩියුස් කරන්න. So those who are looking for ICT classes, if you can introduce this to other students, that will be great. And thank you very much for your participation, and I wish you a good week ahead and good night.
Thank you so much, sir.
So,
Thank you.
you're welcome.